name is Chan Yong Han, or used to call me Corporal Chan Yong Han. I was in MDC from 1996 to 1998. So one of the most memorable type of performance we used to do back then was the education program, where we go to different schools in Singapore to give a performance and a talk. And we used to do that with our army uniform. And we used to arrive in the school with a 3-tonner. You know, for the school kids to see us coming in 3-tonner, they were really, really intrigued, and they were really excited to see soldiers coming in, not with weapons, but with instruments, and to reach out to them through music.
My name is Violet Oon. A little known fact was that I was choir mistress of MDC. I think it's very impressive. I think the MDC should perform more in public, you know, that people would know what it's like. You know, I would love to see them perform in Orchard Road, for example, because there's so much talent in the alumni, people who have been in MDC, that I think a lot still have a sentimental attachment, that something could be done actually.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Montero. I'm a musician, pianist, composer, arranger, and I joined MDC in 1978. Some of the times we had were a little bit difficult, like we used to have to carry our own equipment and all onto the 3-tonner truck. So we were the labourers, the music instrument, backline technicians and the musicians. But it was all good, very good for character building and we all really had a lot of fun with it. Well, the music team, Daniel Goon is very experienced, and so we had a nice meeting with Felix as well as Esther and Shu Ping. I talked about the project, and I think that it's actually turned out exactly how I imagined to.
That's the way that we will be.
At its core, the Music and Drama Company, also known as MDC, exists for Singapore and Singaporeans. So celebrating our Bicentennial National Day is especially important to us. MDC is undergoing many exciting changes, and this medley of 3 songs is a timely reminder of 3 important facets that are central to who we are and what we stand for. Singapore Town is the nod to our diversity and beautiful home. And the second is the little things represents the small but important reasons that drive us to give our best every day, while One People, One Nation, One Singapore acknowledges how far we have come. This popular classic was written by our very own MDC alumnus, Jeremy Montero, and this video also features other notable MDC alumni. Well, even as MDC reinvents ourselves for the future, we want to continue to support and celebrate notable alumni from different fields who gave us precious years of their lives.
It's the little things that we share.
The most fun part of this medley would probably be the beginning.
Oh God,
yeah,
the
the
four-part harmony.
yeah.
Oh, wait for it. Just wait for it.
Yeah,
Don't know what
that's
we're
fun.
talking
It's
about.
challenging, but it's really fun. Yeah, to see it all come together.
Yeah.
The cool thing about MDC is that many different artists of different genres and different capabilities come together, and we bounce off ideas and we bounce off different techniques that work for us.
In terms of pushing a boundary, we've recently started putting a lot more emphasis on theory and notes and things like chords and stuff like that. So it's more than just singing, it's really understanding what you're singing, and that in itself has pushed us, a lot of us, out of our comfort zones and into a different boundary.
Mr. Chan is an extremely talented and humble musician. He really cares about the music and how you get it out, and not just like, it's just the notes, just play the notes, you know. It's what's behind those notes, the intent, and making sure that all of us understand it and be on the same page when we're playing it.
Before I joined MDC, I actually play in smaller venues. So now we are doing bigger shows on the big stage, and the way we play, I mean, especially for me, the drummer, right? Like, we have to hit the drums differently.
For me personally, the music that we have to do are very diverse. We have to play pop, we have to play jazz, we also have to play cultural music as well. So to me as a musician, okay, it helped me to be a lot more versatile in my craft.
So this video features a couple of songs that have been rearranged, but they're all songs that you will be very familiar with, or you might have grown up hearing. So with that, the National Day songs, the current talents, we wanted all of them in the same video, but then like, how do we distinguish them in between the different shots? So we also thought, hey, we wanted to build sets or backdrops and then dress it up nicely and have them in different colors so that they are easily distinguishable. So we have the singers or vocalists, the E-Sharps, which are musicians, the band, string ensemble, and then also featuring Jeremy Montero on the baby grand piano. And then so I think with all these elements coming together, it's a very vibrant and lively piece.
We share a destiny, and no matter how good others may be,
No one cares like you care for me.
I wish many blessings and prosperity to this country, and it's my home country. I want it to grow together with me.
Well, my wish for Singapore this year is definitely more prosperity.
Just wish everybody would learn to get along together, try to keep the peace and be nice to each other.
Happy birthday, Singapore!
Happy birthday, Singapore!